requires, there it is, requires processors and the plane filters. Now the plane filters require Casimir Crystal as well as glass. The Casimir crystals are a pain in the ass. They require these titanium crystals, and they require graphene and hydrogen. Now, the processors are here for the quantum chips. The planar filters aren't that big a deal, but the Casimir crystals are kind of a big deal. And unfortunately, yellow matrices are kind of important. Now, what kind of research am I going to need to do after this? Quantum printing technology. I'm not going to concern myself with that. Planetary ionosphere utilization. Allow ray receiver to consume gravitron lenses to increase the max output power. That kind of doesn't really matter to me. Direct inversion mechanism. It unlocks the recipe for mass energy storage. Photons can be inverted into antimatter and hydrogen under the effect of supermagnetic fields. So that's something for the particle collider. So I would need photons for that? How do I even get photons? That is the question I have. That is indeed the question I have. I do not know. I suppose... Well, let me read this. During the research of the Dirac equation in reverse, it discovers that a large number of gamma rays can create an open string in a critical vibration state, and they will easily split into proton and antiproton pairs when they collide mutually. Mastering this technology will improve the ray receiver's efficiency by storing the energy of stars as antimatter. Okay, so that's related to the ray receiver. And then eventually what we do is we move on to this, right? Controlled annihilation reaction, which unlocks the annihilation constraint sphere, crucial component of artificial stars to confine the annihilation reaction within the sphere to obtain stable and controllable energy output, as well as the antimatter fuel rod. Which, holy hell, that energy! A single fuel rod has 7.2 gigawatts with a fuel chamber generation of 500%. I mean, my entire mech only has 1.5 gigajoules. That one antimatter rod could refuel my entire mech like 4 or 5 times over. Actually, more than 4 times over, yeah. So that's kind of ridiculous. Anyway, the Casimir crystals are a pain. However, if I get more hydrogen, it won't be a problem. And to get more hydrogen, mostly you just need to do this, right? You need to get a couple more orbital collectors, and that's why I have this thing full of accumulators that are full of energy. That is entirely the reason why I have those. As such, let me go ahead and empty my inventory of a couple of things. Okay, I guess that's good enough, right? Let's go ahead and, well, do I need the, right now my hydrogen's working pretty well. The deuterium here, okay, these are still actually creating deuterium fuel rods. Somewhat surprisingly. Okay, you are nearly full. As are you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that off. Like, I don't need you guys making any more deuterium fuel rods. I just don't. So we're gonna let this back up. And then more deuterium is gonna be coming over here to go over to the other place. Hydrogen is coming over here in mass. Damn, there's 10,000 there, there's 10,000 there. Okay, we are absolutely ready to go ham with the with these things. We are 1,000% ready for that. As such, how do I want to do this? Well, I need to make another one of these, right? The rings aren't a big deal. And actually, those aren't a big deal either. I have them in storage. Right over here, I saw. Okay, so now we'll go over here. We'll grab some of these. And once those are done, I'll be able to make another one of these. We will make even more deuterium. And do I have enough room for 2 lines? I'm hoping I have enough room for 2 lines. Alright, so gravity matrix looks like it is going nicely over there. I've only got 160-ish of those 3 colors. The electromagnetic matrices, the energy matrices, and the structure matrices. So, just waiting on these, and we're gonna put down another one of these. Even though it's gonna eat some power. How's my power grid doing? Oh, my power grid's completely fine. My power grid won't even care. My power grid will flex all over this mini particle collider. It's gonna be like, please, bruh, we got this. All right. So, as that is the case, let me go ahead and I will do this. I won't even need to I won't even need to put down a second line. I totally forgot it has a thing in the rear. Wait, hold on. That didn't even do what I needed to do. There. Now it'll do what I needed to do, right? Okay, and copy, paste, thank you. Yes, good. It is doing what I needed to do. Now, I don't really need to use the, I don't need to use the better belts for this, so we'll go ahead and use the old belts. Because this is just going to be a real simple thing of just running up here, like so. And into the sorter. Okay, so now we are making even more deuterium. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so now I'm still getting all of my hydrogen over here. So I would like to make Casimir crystals over here. Casimir? Casimir. Casimir. Whatever. We're gonna make the pink crystals over here. Okay, I need to get more iron ingots, and I need to make some cogs as well. So we will go ahead and do that. Boop, 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 boop. Components, cogs. Make those, and then I need to make... What was I making? Ah, yes, assemblers, okay. Wait. Those are made in assemblers, right? Yes, okay. Now, the hydrogen's over here. The titanium crystals and the graphene, however, are not. So, graphene is over here. And technically, graphene isn't even really being made right now. Unlock the gravity matrix, one of the 5 source codes to keep the center brain simulating, reconciling quantum field theory and general relativity. Yeah, we're just not producing enough acid, really, is the problem here. I mean, that being said, if I were to say, don't fill this up, then these titanium ingots will stop being made, which is totally fine because I have many of these. Oh wow, yeah, I actually made way more than I was planning on making, to be perfectly honest. Because yeah, here I only have like 1,000, right? And then here I've got 3,000. In addition to the 3,000, so I've got like 4,000 in that stack, 3,000 in there. But yeah, these will start backing up, it'll stop using acid, and then hopefully I can get more graphene. Oh no, these are making carbon nanotubes. Oh right, well the graphene is getting used for the carbon nanotubes, right? But once the carbon nanotubes here fill up, which I believe. I mean, what is it you over here that's using the carbon nanotubes? Yeah, you guys are using carbon nanotubes for this. However, since we're not researching anymore, and this is already completely full, you're not actually using them. Okay, so that'll back up eventually. Assuming that I set it to back up, so let's just give you like that. An extra 500 buffer, that's fine. And then eventually graphene will back up, and we will be able to take graphene out of here. Yeah, acid is going to take a little bit longer, unfortunately. Ooh, that's right. I'm gonna need stone in order to make glass. Or wait, no, I've already got glass running. Duh. Yeah, I've got glass way the hell on over here. Where is it? No, it's over here. Yes, right over here. Okay, so I've got this glass, and it is pretty darn full, but let's just go ahead and let that run wide open. The glass and the Casimir crystal. Or the plane filter, right, is glass in this. So the graphene, the hydrogen, I already have figured out. Technically, the titanium crystals I also have figured out. I just haven't done anything with them right now. They've just been feeding yellow research. And I need to... Yeah, I need to do something with this line. Rather than having them just be for research, why don't I, first of all, fill in this lake? I would say you will be missed, but that would be a lie. Okay, lake is filled in. Good, good, good. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I will run a splitter here. And these are unupgraded because, honestly, this just moves at such a slow rate that it's not been necessary to really do anything beyond that. Why are you not moving, friend? Did I not... Let me try this again. Go all the way in there. And then all the way out, my friend. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and then from there, let me see here. I could just run these all the way over here. Like, right? I could do that. And then I could request graphene here. And then all I would have to do is probably move these wind turbines and create my thing over here. Now that however then becomes the problem of how do I make the plane filters, because the glass is way the hell over there. The processors are kind of over there. Okay, so I would then put the plane filters in here. Okay, so we are going to request graphene here. We're only going to request 1,000 of it. Local demand, nothing to do with other stuff. And then we are going to store plane filters here. Up to like 2,000. And you're gonna need some drones for that probably. But we will deal with that in just a moment. So now, the... Okay, so we will bring the titanium crystals over this way, as well as the other thing. I'm going to go ahead and do a belt from here that is going to be hydrogen. And we're going to move this up like so. Then it's going to come over like so. And then from there, we will put it down back to the ground. Okay, and it'll be right here. Like this. Okay. From there, I need some more assemblers. Get off my thing, friendo. I have one in my inventory? Okay, we'll go ahead and make 5. I'll have 6 assemblers making these, making these things. Ooh, right, graphene. You're not demanding that. You're not demanding that. Right, I had you demanding graphene, didn't I? Yes, I did. So now the question becomes, how do I get that graphene over here? I mean, it's really not a question. We're just gonna take a belt, right? We're just gonna take a belt over there. Yeah. And the only real question here is how... Okay, so I think if I line it up like this... Yes, just like this. Nice. Okay, so that'll get the belt of graphene going. Once it has graphene, anyway. Once it has graphene, yeah. And then we are going to go ahead and put down our smelters now. We'll go ahead and start from this side, I suppose. Three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Let me go ahead and make a couple of... No, it's these, yeah. A couple crappy belts. Oh yeah, and I need to make some Tesla towers, don't I? Okay, and what we're going to be making here is the Casimir Crystals. And I have to remember that the hydrogen is the thing they need the most of for that. So really... I should be doing that, and then... These will move in from there. And then from here, we will be grabbing graphene off this belt once that is available to us. Which means that, honestly, this belt doesn't have to be anywhere near this long. Technically, this belt doesn't either. The belt doesn't need to be that long either, but I might expand to like one more of these at some point. So then from there, let's go ahead and set up a belt running this way that they can all output onto. And I believe we will manage, yeah, okay, I was going to say, we believe we'll manage to output onto that. Okay, so the Casimir crystals, they go into the plane filters. And the plane filters are going to be made over there because, yes, okay, so... And by over there, I mean a location that I haven't bothered to determine yet. But we're just going to assume that I have. We're just going to bring it straight on over these guys. And then I'm going to start bringing it back down.